head teenager Shannon in Home and Away, but 4 years later said goodbye to the Bay and g'day to LA. Since then, that was good, wasn't it? Since then, she's gone on to marry Ali G, Borat creator, of course, Sacha Baron Cohen, and appeared in a string of movies, including Wedding Crashers, Scooby-Doo, and most recently Baz Luhrmann's epic and brilliant The Great Gatsby.
Well, in her latest role, however, Isla Fisher plays the feisty escape artist Henry Reeves in the new movie Now You See Me. In already, it just looks absolutely brilliant. It's kind of like a modern-day Robin Hood with magic thrown in.
It is. It's a little bit like Ocean's 11 meets The Prestige too, in terms of the tone. It's very slick and fast, and it's an action heist thriller. But at the same time, we get in some jokes, which is always
cast.
good. Yeah, I know. Amazing cast.
Because you're saying that working with Morgan Freeman and Michael Caine for you is like, almost pinch yourself time.
It's so exciting to be on set with Sir Michael Caine, and he really lived up to all my expectations. But what was ironic is that my character is very dismissive and condescending to him. So whenever we were acting in a scene, I'm treating him so dismissively, and secretly I just want to be bowing. I'm just so happy to be near him.
Well, let's talk about her, because she's Henley Reeves, and she's the only female in the Four Horsemen. Who are these performers who through magic?
Super illusionists.
Super illusionists. That's better than performers. That's very good. What is she like? Tell me about her.
Well, she's an escapologist, so a lot of the stunts I got to do in the movie involve me getting out of difficult situations, and we are brought together by, well, it's hard, I don't want to give away much of the plot, but we are brought together by something, an all-seeing eye, let's say a group of magicians bring us together, and we rob banks and we give the money back to the audience from big corporations and bad, but we're morally ambiguous. You don't know whether, watching the movie, you're not really certain as to who you are supporting, because the FBI, played by Mark Ruffalo and Melanie Laurent, are on our tail, and, you know, a lot of hijinks ensue.
Well, we've got a clip which we'll show this clip, and then actually no, let's do it the other way around. Let's talk about it before we show it, because I think that might help it, because this is for you, it's a bit dangerous.
Yeah. Oh, this is the introduction to my character. So my character is handcuffed and she's underwater, and when we shot the scene, we shot it over 3.5 days, and I had worked up to, you know, learning to hold my breath, so I was able to shoot the scene, but something went wrong and I'm handcuffed underwater and I ran out of air. And I had a bit of a hairy moment where I thought, oh no, I'm going to be on the autopsy table, bloated in a swimming costume, which is not how a lady wants to be seen.
Because also, at that moment, they're going to think you're acting when you're going,
get me out, I know, they thought I was Meryl Streep. Actually, I was just saying, let me out of the effing tank.
But your primary thought was, I'm going to look bad on the autopsy table. Is that what you just said?
I'm being flippant. What I actually thought was, why would Tom Cruise do his own stunts? Equally flippant.
Here's the clip. Great. Looks great. Even though it nearly killed you, it looks great.
There was an illusionist that you looked into, and I hope I pronounced it. It's Dorothy Dietrich.
She's an American magician. She was the first lady to catch a bullet between her teeth.
Oh my!
But we were very lucky on the set. You know, what's fun about taking on a project like this is that you get to develop a little skill. You know, all of us now can basically do.
Can you catch a bullet between your teeth?
No. I'm sure there are a lot of people that would love me to do that, but no. You know, we all came away with a little sleight of hand. You know, we don't have the dexterity, and we haven't, you know, you obviously got the skills of real magicians, but, you know, Dave Franco can cut a banana in half with
Where's my wallet?
Uh-oh.
Oh, I see. She's good.
We had fun. And Woody Harrelson, he actually learned to be a bit of a mentalist and was reading minds towards the end. So it was pretty wild. Yeah.
It looks like it's a lot of fun at the moment, because certainly reading the interviews that you've done and watching you on the telly when you've been talking about The Great Gatsby, moments like that, you think normally you would stay in your trailer and go through stuff, and everyone was outside just enjoying the spectacle of the thing.
Oh yeah. Well, Great Gatsby, it was so decadent and was just such a, you know, to work on a period piece in the 20s, to recreate the 20s in Sydney was surreal. So yeah, we all just drank up being part of Baz Luhrmann's circus. He's such a phenomenal sergeant. You know, you were just flattered to be in his creative, you know, world for a minute.
Well, that was a bit of a dream of yours, wasn't it? From watching Romeo and Juliet.
Yes,
when you were like, one day that would be the dream to work with him. And when you have that expectation of someone, and then you land that role, Did it live up to it for you, working with him? Was it what you hoped it was
Yeah,
going to
it
be?
really was. And it was a bit like Sir Michael Caine, who's also every bit as eloquent and kind and, a doting husband and father and just all the great things aside from his amazing body of work. I mean, it was the same working with Baz. He is, he loves actors. He's that director that gives you, screams of books to read about the Flapper Girls and research, everything you could ever think of to do with this era or this author or anything, he has thought of first.
Is it true that at Cannes there was a party that Leo DiCaprio had organised with Tobey Maguire and it was very noisy and you walked down the corridor in your slippers and dressing gown and told him shut up?
Yes, but in my defence, we didn't actually, it was my husband and I, we did put on our robes, but we did it more for a joke. We didn't actually bollock anyone. I said, oh no, I'm so sorry.
Sorry about that.
I'm so sorry. Oh no.
That's all right, I'm so sorry.
Don't
She's
worry.
Australian.
I'm Australian. We didn't tell anyone off. Oh no.
Don't worry,
I didn't finish it. I didn't quite finish the line.
Seriously,
Oh, no.
it's not a problem.
It's fine, it's fine,
Don't
you
worry,
apologise.
don't worry.
Sorry. Accidents
No,
happen.
you are absolutely fine. You'll leave today with the entourage and there's not many people, but they've all got smiles on their face. Away you go. We're the ones that are whipped outside publicly.
If anybody writes any letters in, I was pre-warned not to. I'm so sorry.
Don't be
Don't
silly,
worry.
it's fine.
Seriously,
Accidents
don't worry.
happen.
You beat yourself up enough about that now.
Now You See Me is out on the 3rd of July,
don't
so
miss
go
it.
see it. It looks fantastic. Thank you.
Thank
Lovely
you
to
very
see
much
you.
for
Thank
having
you.
me. Forgive
Right.
my cussing.
We'll see you tomorrow, we hope.
You may not see me ever again.
With 8 children, life in the Othen Alexander house